good evening, and welcome to Tea Time.
Hey everybody, welcome to Tea Time. I'm so glad you're joining me tonight. I'm going to talk about my weekend and then get to my guest. It is Monday. It is September 18th. Happy birthday to my September babies out there. Okay, so Friday, what did I do? Friday I was with Mom. I had dinner with Mom. Anytime I have any opportunity to spend with my parents, I'm with them. So Friday night, I had dinner with Mom. Saturday, I drove up to Ttime, New York, because my friend Paul Borghese is the entertainment director there for the Sons of Italy Rockland Lodge Italian Festival. Okay, so it's like St. Gennaro, but like in Ttime, New York, and it was really cool. I'm not posting any pictures because there were a ton of pictures that I took of everyone from the cast of Gravesend. So there's a ton of shout outs. I saw a lot of people there that I love to work with. So shout out to the Gravesend cast, and you can watch Gravesend on Amazon Prime right now. And Sunday laundry, we all need clean underwear. So it was laundry. And then here for limo talk with the guys, Graz, Rich, and Bobby. I'm going to get to my guest because I am so excited to have her here. We've been friends for a long time. We met in an acting class together. She's an actor. She's a director. She's a writer. She's a producer. She's a musician. This woman does it all, and I love her to death. Nikki Silva's here. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
And is it true, like this is an exclusive first one-on-one interview?
Yes, I've never done an interview by myself on a talk show about me.
Well, it's all about you, girl.
So
for
I'm
the next
nervous.
55 minutes. Don't be nervous.
I'm excited,
Don't be nervous.
though.
So I want everyone to get to know you and what you've done and what you're doing
Yeah.
and like all the facets of your life. So you actually went to Newfield High School, and
Yes.
that's out in Suffolk, right?
Yeah, it's in Selden.
Selden. And then after that, you went to Southern New Hampshire University?
Yeah, I did some online school for creative writing
All right.
for a little while,
Yeah.
but then I started working in production and stuff, so I kind of,
You like went right into it.
I went right into it, hands on.
So did the music come before the acting?
I think I've always loved to write songs. My dad's a musician, so that was kind of just in me, but I never really saw myself as a musician. It was always kind of more actor, dancer.
Okay.
My sister was like a better singer, but
So your dad, you said?
my dad, yeah, he's Dean James Silva. He's pretty popular on Long Island. He does Billy Joel covers and stuff, but he does original music.
Cool.
So he
Have you
taught
ever
me-
collaborated?
We do like duets, and we always write together, but
That's nice.
he always wants me to be more active with collaborating with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
yeah,
cool.
he's
That's like
great.
priceless, you know. That's like something you'll have forever.
He taught me the structure of a song when I was 9 years old, and he taught me 4 chords, and I probably wrote 30 songs with those 4 chords.
Wow. Well, we're talking about singing first before acting. So we have a couple of pics of you singing. I mean,
there I am.
Look at you. You look beautiful as always. And how often do you gig out?
I used to gig a lot when I was younger, but these days I've been trying to focus more on creating content, creating a future. I want to be able to tour bigger venues, make money off of playing shows.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Once you do the circuit of local,
it's time to branch out.
It's time to move on. So I did one show during the summer with my boyfriend, Nick.
Yeah.
So me and him have
Shout out to Nick.
Shout out Nick Moody. So yeah, we've been gigging together. He gigs a lot, and I'll like hop on his set. But other than that, you know, I'm trying to keep the gigging to a minimum for now.
Right.
Until you find out I'm on tour with someone
Okay.
big and
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's how it, you know, that's how it all happens.
Yeah.
But your acting career started like around 2015. I think you first did The Perfect
Murder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so I was living in Florida, and I was doing medical billing and negotiating contracts for doctors, and I just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I went on Craigslist for an audition.
Okay.
And I knew nothing about acting. Then I met Chris, and I got into, you know, doing real auditions. And my first real audition, you know, at Ripley Greer.
Yeah, I was there.
Went in.
I was there last Monday.
Yeah. And I got the role.
Wow.
It was for The Perfect Murder. It was, you know, on ID Discovery Channel, and I was
Cool.
like, that's it. I'm going to be famous.
Yeah,
like,
that's
my
it.
first role I got.
That's it. You landed it. You nailed it.
Then the next 20 auditions were a no.
Well, that's what it is. And when I had Travis on my show last week, he was saying how, you know, like 80% no's and then the 20% yeses, and then those are the ones you have to like really hold on to. You have to be okay with rejection in this business. And not take it personally.
I don't think I appreciated how, you know, that role at the time, because it was probably one of like the best, most professional things I've done.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like, I was so young and naive. But when I think back to who I was back then, I probably wasn't ready for the big
Well, that's why I just feel like everything happens the way it's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah. So from there, you went on to do Banker Madness, which was a TV series. I mean, listen, we've all done like indies, we've all done shorts. Some we love and some we don't. And then you did.
I played a sexy unicorn.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
Banker
did.
Madness.
And then you did Don't Feed the Troll. You did Let Go. You did Arsenic. Hello, I can't read this. Arzan's Day Off. Am I saying that right?
Oh, Assassin's Day Off.
Oh, hello. I left out the I. Assassin's Day Off. That was a short. Bound by Debt. Anthony Avini actually posted. I did that with Nikki.
Yeah, that was fun.
Shout out to Anthony, because he's like, I did Bound by Debt with her.
That was like a karate movie, and I played the daughter of a gambler who I ended up getting kidnapped, and it was crazy. It was fun.
I like it.
It was
great.
great. Yeah.
It's cool. Do you prefer, you know, comedy over drama, or do you find yourself drawn to more serious roles?
I am definitely drawn to very tragic, dramatic roles, but every time I'm a part of something that's a comedy, I'm like, this is where I want to be.
Yeah.
So it's weird. It's, you know, yin and yang. It's both.
Well, you do
duality.
both brilliantly.
Thank you.
I mean, you do. You're amazing. And then after that, you did something called, in 2019, Suburbia. It was based on Levittown
that was a
in
play.
95 or something.
Yeah, that was a play directed by Joe Rubino, my good friend.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah, I did a lot of theater on Long Island.
That I know.
Yeah.
That I know.
So that was one of
And there's
the-
nothing like live theater, you know.
It's my favorite thing.
And
If I
just
could
getting those accolades like right then and there. You did a TV series, Manhattan South, with a lot of people that we did go to acting school with.
Chris Cardona directed that one.
And then you did Now Again.
Now Again was probably my first feature film that was, I guess, more... It was SAG, it was, you know...
Yeah.
There was people on set that were really great. It felt like I was in a movie, you know?
Right.
That was really fun to be a part of.
That's always fun. And then Eve, which we have a pic of, was a short.
Yeah.
There it is. Tell me about that one.
Definitely my favorite film role that I've ever had. The director was 17, which I didn't find out.
What?
Brilliant kid, Wesley Wang.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even know that he was that age when I did the film. But
wow.
That film was just amazing. Like, it's the only thing I could watch myself in and think, like, I did a good job.
What? Come on. All right,
Barely.
so you also did from 2021 to 23, you did Twisted Fiction, which was also a TV series.
Yeah, that's Mark Fratto's horror. So that's very niche horror, crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
on Tubi TV and Amazon Prime, and that was fun.
That's cool. I had on Terry Wickham a few weeks ago, and that's all he does is horror.
Nice,
That's all
yeah.
he does. So that's like his wheelhouse.
I do love horror.
And then we have to talk about our beautiful mutual friend, Marianne Mazzano.
Yes.
Who we both love and adore.
Marianne.
And Marianne has a one-woman show called Ajda. So look for that. I think it's all over everywhere. I think it's on Tubi and Amazon Prime, and it's like, just look it up. It's a one-woman show. She's amazing. She gave me a call one day, and she said, I need an actress. Do you know anybody? I said, I know a ton of people. And then she was telling me what it was for.
Yeah.
And it's called The Key. We have some pictures, if you want to throw those up, the 3 pictures of The Key. So tell me about this.
This was so much fun to shoot. Marianne was just very open to, that was my co-star Molly. Me and Molly kind of just took the story and made it our own, I guess.
Right.
It was,
And it's a love story.
It's a love story, yeah. It was really fun. It was a nice group of people that we had.
Yeah. And that actually, that film has won in 9 film
Yeah.
festivals. So kudos to you for being part of it. And I'm glad.
Yeah.
I always love when I can connect people. And you know what it is? It's always just trying to keep each other working. You know, if everyone knows everybody,
Absolutely, yeah.
we all just try to keep each other working, and then that way, you know, everyone's doing something. And Marianne's fabulous. She's great.
She's so supportive.
And I'm looking forward to working with her in the future on another
I can't wait to see her
project
again also.
that she has going on. Me too. It's been a while. I miss her. I miss
You're
her.
working with her on
We're going to be working together in the future. I'm not announcing
Are you guys
anything yet.
co-starring?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's a
I don't
duo
know if I'm
I
allowed
wanna
to say
see.
anything yet, but I'm just excited
Right.
to be part of her vision.
Nice.
I'll put it that way.
Nice.
I'm excited about that. So I actually worked for you with Frank Fiella.
Yes.
In a film called Or Elsewhere.
Yes.
And we actually before we show the 2 quick little
And this
clips.
is like no one has seen.
No, this
Even
is
a picture.
This is a Tea
from
Time
this film.
exclusive, which I love.
A Tea
But just
Time
set it up.
exclusive.
It's a short film, but just give a little bit.
So
background.
it's actually possibly not a short film.
really
anymore.
you might extend it.
So my boyfriend Nick Moody is an artist.
Yes.
He made the most amazing album that I've ever heard in my life. Like
Wow.
I'm his biggest fan, but I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
I'm not being biased. It is so good. We took the album and we wrote a script using all of the songs.
Is that the pic that's there?
No, that's something
that's
else.
something else.
So this script is Or Elsewhere.
Okay.
And it's broken up into 12 episodes.
Okay.
Each episode represents one of the songs on his album.
Love it.
So we're going to be releasing those episodes to promote his album, but then we have scenes in between the episodes that string together when we thought would be a short film, but now it's looking to be a feature or a pilot.
Oh my God, that's so exciting.
Yeah, and we're going to be pitching those to film festivals. And
Yeah.
the story is very artistic and in-depth and deep, and it comes from the perspective of an artist, but
Yeah,
also I
yeah.
think an everyday person could
Yeah.
relate. So we have kind of a dream sequence where a lot of the scenes happen on stage. So I
Right.
did cut together a little clip and sent it
Okay,
in.
so we'll look at the 5-second clip first.
Oh, well, the 5-second clip
Well, which
first.
one should we do? Should
Let's
we do that
not, let's not do the 5-second
No?
clip. Let's
Okay.
just
do the one?
exclusively show.
All right, just
Theresa.
Frank Fiella and myself. Go ahead, thank you. I'm waiting for a menu.
Yeah, me too.
I know.
Well, how did you find this place?
A friend of mine. He's coming in.
Would you take a nap?
I said no ice. Were you not listening to me?
Oh my God, Karen,
Well,
how
are
do you
you
talk
just
to people?
dumb? Wow, I am not a nice person.
Karen.
Yeah, I'm a Karen. I'm
Yeah.
Karen, yeah. But that was so much fun to film. And Frank Fiella and I have played husband and wife.
You guys, I
more
feel
than
like
once.
I've seen that scene on stage in acting class so many times.
It's so funny.
But you guys just work so well together.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's a little inside exclusive sneak peek of Or Elsewhere. Yeah.
Speaking about Frank and I know I'm going to throw this up real quick because I didn't put it up in the beginning, but it's Love Bro. Real quick, Frank Fiella plays my husband. There it is.
Oh.
It is going to be Saturday, October 21st in Lindenhurst, 5 o'clock. It is a rom-com. Come laugh your butt off, okay? All I'm saying is that Frank and I, we do work well together. It is a comedy, and the two scenes that we do have together are hysterical.
Amazing.
They are funny. They're
When
so
we were
funny.
on set with you and Frank and you guys were improvising stuff, they would just come up with something different every single take and we were dying on set.
It was fun. It was
good,
so
yeah.
much fun, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah,
I
of
really
course.
do. All right, listen,
Thank
we
you.
gotta take my first commercial break. So don't go away. More with Nikki when we come back.
Well, hi there, Theresa. It's John York from General Hospital. I am just checking in because apparently you have a great talk show called Ttime on Strong Island TV. I want you to have continued great success and have a lot of fun. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun, and that's pretty much the key to everything, isn't it? So continued success. I'm proud of you. Have a great day, Theresa. Bye.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Hi, we're back. Thank you for joining me tonight. Tea Time is live every Monday night on YouTube and Facebook. And then it goes to Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Twitch TV, everywhere podcasts can be heard and seen every Saturday at 11 a.m. on Channel 20. For people on Long Island who get Optimum, we're going to be on TV Saturday. It's very exciting. And I have Nikki Silva here. She's an actor, director, writer, producer, musician. This woman does it all. And we were talking about, her creds and what she's done and how she loves acting and she loves creating and she loves music. And I wanted to talk about real quick, you have some things in post right now, Our Lady of Queens. Tell me about that. Because I'm originally from Queens.
Yeah, so Our Lady of Queens was written by my friend Andrew Beck's father, Joe Beck.
Okay.
He actually wrote it as a play. We did it as a play. He passed away. And his son turned it into a film. So, and it's very heavily based on his life. So that was a very emotional set to be on.
Oh, sure.
I was playing the wife of Andrew Beck, who's Joe Beck's son.
Right.
Some of my good friends, Dave Morrissey was producing, Louis Cox was directing. So it was just a very good experience. Austin Pendleton, I don't know if you know him, but he's in a lot. He's an older actor. He's directed everyone. He was in the original Broadway productions of so many plays. He played the father. So just getting the wisdom that he had to give us every day was amazing.
And then Rhapsody in Justice.
That was that was a great film to be a part of. I played a couple different characters.
Okay, that's
comedic
cool.
roles.
Yeah, I like
It was
that.
cool.
Give me a wig and then I'll throw in an
Exactly,
accent.
yeah.
So when we showed the clip of Frank and I from Elsewhere, you mentioned to me another friend of mine, Louis Venaria, who was on my talk show, is actually in that movie.
Yeah. So Louis plays a pretty decent role in Or Elsewhere.
Which is so much
it was fun to work with him.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. And a great musician as well.
Yeah, him and my dad have also played music together.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's nice. So in production, we have the Compound movie, correct?
Yeah, so
and you have a pic of that.
We
so
do.
we could put that up. There it is.
Nice.
Tell me about that.
So I wrote and directed the Compound movie.
Yes, you did.
It was a feature film with 20 kids.
Wow.
During COVID. Like right when the COVID restrictions were lifted. So Chris Cardona and I developed this fall program for the kids,
right,
where we were giving them the opportunity to be in a feature film.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I take things to the next level.
Yeah.
So this was like a real film that all these kids got to be in.
That's so cool.
It was one of the best experiences of my life, and it got picked up by a lot of different studios and networks, and so you can watch it. It cuts me a nice check every month.
That's great. That's on certain platforms.
Yeah,
so everyone
check it out. The Compound movie. Watch it, and I get 5 cents. So
gotta support the cause. I just want to thank everyone for watching the show. That's lovely. All my regulars are watching the show. Yay. Bruno and Ann and Michael Norton from Florida, and Marianne Maizano says that you are fabuloso. Nikki, you're amazing.
Love her. Big sis.
Yes, and we have to talk. We all have to talk and get together. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, so music. You have written how many songs?
I don't know if I know the number.
You're like lost track at this point.
What I do is I write for artists. So, I'm every day either working on a song, or whether it's for myself or for an artist, hundreds and hundreds of songs.
Wow. And now for you, which I put the same question to Dave Revels. Dave Revels sang with the Drifters and the Persuasions. What comes first, the lyrics or the melody?
I think the melody, usually, but they mostly come together, I think.
Yeah. I guess it depends on the subject, right?
Yeah. I don't think I've helped someone else turn their lyrics to melody.
Okay.
But I've never wrote lyrics without a melody in mind.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I was telling Dave, I actually wrote 2 songs. One's like a country twang to it, and the other one's like something like Beyonce would sing.
Nice.
So one day we'll get together and maybe we could put some music to it.
Yeah.
Because I hear it in my head.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to write. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to write music. Can you read music?
Not really.
Yeah,
like a little bit. If it would take me a very long time. But I play chords. I play the keys.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, because I know you play
the ukulele.
Ukulele.
I do some string instruments, but for the most part, I like to write on the piano mostly. But I've written a bunch of ukulele stuff first.
And growing up, who did you like to listen to as an artist?
Growing up, I was in the like JoJo era, Britney Spears.
Right. Yeah.
But I think as I got older, well, in my early 20s, I was very into like the older rock stuff, like Led Zeppelin and 90s rock.
Yeah.
Gwen Stefani was a huge inspiration of mine for performing, and but I think now I lean into more of a producer. Like, I'm more fans of producers than artists.
Right.
Like, John Bellion is my #1 inspiration for writing, music, producing, everything.
That's so
He actually wrote and produced the Jonas Brothers' new album.
Really?
Yeah. And he's from Smithtown.
Is he? Huh, interesting, very interesting. Yeah. But you also produced and directed some music videos.
Yes.
And I was able to watch one of them for Joe.
Okay. Joe Ayala.
Yeah.
Allie's dad.
Yes. Oh, that is your dad? Oh, we have one studio guest tonight. I love it. I love the song. I love the video.
Thank you.
Totally love it. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, Joe's so much fun to work with. He has so many ideas, and I love, putting the team together.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I liked how the video told the story along with the lyrics.
Yeah.
It was very cohesive, and you got it. You know what I mean? And like You know, because some videos you're like, what is this?
Yeah.
This one you didn't have
Nice.
to, question.
So I opened a production company a couple years ago.
yes,
Nikki
you
Silva
own your own
Productions.
production company.
So what we mostly do is produce music videos.
Yes, which we're going to talk to you about because I have a friend of mine who wants to do one.
Okay.
So we
yeah.
got to, make the
Yeah.
connection. And so, yes, you are owner and CEO of your own production company. And you also, which we're going to talk about now, because you are CEO and the founder of the Exceptional Pageant, which we have a picture of because that just recently took place.
Yes.
And this is a very, very special.
So we actually have a pageant coming up October 14th.
Okay.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to come to it, it's a beautiful event.
Yes.
No one ever regrets coming. It's
Yeah.
just humbling. It's raising awareness. People might not realize, the
Right.
ability.
Well, these are
people with
can you put that
developmental-
pic back up? Please leave it there. Thank
Yeah.
you. These are kids with some form of disability.
Exactly. So
and what's really nice about it is that, obviously, it makes them feel special. I mean, they're all getting dressed up, and do they have to perform a special talent?
yeah,
or-
so everyone has a talent, but we will help discover what the talent is, or maybe
Right.
go on stage
Right.
with them.
Yeah.
I love using Lauren Bianco as an example because she was with us. This has been going on for 11 years.
Thank you. Thank you.
So it
Wow,
was actually-
11 years.
Yeah. So she, in I think our second year, came in and needed a talent, so she chose photography. And she got into photography so much that now she's a wildlife photographer.
Wow.
Selling her photography, and they're amazing. Every year we auction off her photography.
Oh, that's so
And it's
cool.
just so cool seeing her get better and better every year,
Yeah.
and just professional, beautiful photography that you would want to hang on your wall. Like, it's so good. Yeah.
And just to let everyone know, you are on Facebook. It's Nikki, Nikki Silva on Facebook. And then on Instagram, it's Nikki Ann Silva. And then you can find that on October 14th. And then where else she might be performing or playing music, just go to those formats and just find everything there. And where's that going to be this year?
That's going to be at True North Community Church in Bohemia.
Okay. Good to know. And whatever you put up, I will share. So that way everyone knows and goes. Knows and goes. Nikki, the plot as well. What is it? Hold on. What did she say? Who's saying? Oh, Marianne, tell Nikki she is going to be in the plot as well. The pilot or plot? The pilot. You're going to be in it too.
Oh,
we're going to be
great.
working together. Hey, that's exciting.
I love it. I love it.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, what's good is that I have to take my next commercial break. So don't go away. Please stay where you are. We'll be back after this.
Wonder Woman was everything to little girls, especially that look like me. She stands for being a voice for people that need a voice. My organization renovates homes for people with disabilities. And when I come home, a self-care routine makes me feel my best. I'm very proud of the difference that we're making, and to see that impact in my community inspires me to work even harder for everyone around me.
How you doing? It's Sal, the voice of Valentinetti. Why are you watching me? You should be watching Theresa Canastraci, Tea Time with Theresa Canastraci Farrell. And make sure you follow Theresa on Facebook, Tea Time with Theresa Canastraci Farrell. We'll see you there.
I love the way you say my name. I love. Hey everybody, welcome back to Tea Time. It is Monday night. I'm so glad you're joining me. I have such a talented woman next to me. She's a producer, she's a writer, she's a director, she's a musician, she's an actor. We're friends. I've worked for her. We're going to be working together in the future. I'm so excited. And I also wanted to thank Gina from Rescuing Families. Thank you for putting that up. Leave that there. Gina from Rescuing Families. It's a nonprofit. They renovate homes for people with disabilities. You could look them up. Again, it's called Rescuing Families. They're going to be having a sale. All their profits they put to the next home that they renovate. So October 14th, if you're not doing anything, come on down to Franklin Square. Spend some money because there's a lot of good things that they sell, from clothes to collectibles. And that's for Rescuing Families. Thank you. So, again, we were talking about how you produced and directed a couple of music videos, how you write for other people, just not yourself. And have you collaborated with Nick? Because I know you do perform together.
Yeah, so
I mean, you've performed everywhere from, well, that's the Big Happy,
Yeah.
right? Okay, and the Big Happy, you've performed everywhere from the Village in the city to all the way to FLA in Florida.
Yes.
And everywhere in between.
So I did 2 tours with the Big Happy up and down the East Coast. That was really fun.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
So much fun. I love the tour life.
Yes.
It was maybe a little premature for financial reasons, but we wanted to get out there and do it. So that was really fun, yeah.
Yeah.
But now, so Nick and I, whatever we do together, we call ourselves the
It's
quiet
Nick and
ones.
Nikki. I think
Nick
it's
and
just
Nikki.
so cute.
So when Nick Moody and Nikki Moody do things together, we call ourselves the quiet ones. So we made the film Or Elsewhere. It's directed by the quiet ones. Whenever we come out with music, we release it as the quiet ones.
Right.
So, so the Quiet Ones had a show this summer at Dublin Deck.
Yes.
It was amazing. The turnout was great. We had some of Long Island's best musicians playing with us.
That's awesome.
And then we came out with a single, Paranoia, which we're going to have a music video for.
And we have a couple of pics of that. There
Yeah.
it is. Love that pic. And then there's another one of the two of you. Nice.
Yeah, that's
you got
from the
money in your
music
hand.
video.
You got some.
Allie's
fuzzles
also
your
in the
hand.
music video.
Oh,
our studio guest.
Nice. That's exciting.
And,
so,
also,
hold that up.
Bobby from
Bobby
Strong
Lacera.
Island actually made this for me, which is amazing. So for the 50th anniversary of hip hop, Nick Moody, my boyfriend, he does hip hop music.
Love it.
So he got 50 rappers and 14 producers from all around the world to be on this tape.
Wow.
So like from the Netherlands, South Africa, London, all across the world.
Amazing.
And the way he brought them together was insane.
That's a major collaboration right there.
And I'm in one of the songs. But yeah, so he made this for me, so I figured I would bring it on the show. It's dropping September 27th.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That is
Cypher tape.
exciting. September 27th. Wow.
We're having a listening party on Wednesday in Manhattan. It's like a
cool.
sold out, crazy.
It's sold out
event.
already?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're like at capacity at least.
That's
it's a free event, but
That's
yeah.
great.
So
you know, you could always do an event here if you want.
yeah.
Well, I'll hook
I
you
actually,
up.
so one of the artists I managed, Christina, she had her first single release party here.
She did?
Yeah, we performed
Oh,
here.
cool.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good things that happen, you know, that goes
Yeah,
on in
it's
this,
good
in
energy
this
here.
studio. It is. It's a really, really positive vibe. But how often or what do you find yourself doing more these days? I know
Mm-hmm.
COVID really put a monkey wrench in a lot of things for a lot of people. I know
Yeah.
you did a lot of things via Zoom, but these days, like today, like I know you got a lot of things in post, and you know,
I'm
you're
really
doing-
focusing on, to make money, music videos and songwriting.
Okay.
For
So it's
other
really working
artists.
for right,
Yeah.
exactly.
But then personally, it's the quiet ones. So Or Elsewhere
Yeah.
is my main priority right now.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
That's, But, helping other artists not only write their songs and execute their ideas, but also the management end of things, taking care of, where maybe they should focus their mind on, and just trying to be like a mentor and
Like, what's the
day-to-day.
one tip that you would give any young artist?
It's a tip I don't want to give, but unfortunately, post TikToks every day of you doing what you love to do.
Okay. Isn't that how Justin Bieber got all discovered?
I don't know, not Justin Bieber, but these days, you have to be doing a lot of other things. You can't just say, oh, TikTok is going to be the way that.
So you really, I mean,
But-
social media is like,
You have to make it a part of your schedule, whether it's carving one day out a month where you're going to make 20 videos, or waking up at 7 a.m. to make videos from 7 to 9 every day.
Wow.
You have to carve out a routine that's going to allow you to make content. I mean, there's a million things that you have to be doing other than that, but that's just something I like to start with, because it's like, if you're not doing that, you know.
What's the one tip or advice your dad has given you over the years as far as music or your career?
He is not the business side of things, but I think the biggest two things that he's ever taught me is, one, which I said earlier, is you can write 100 songs with the same 4 chords. You could write a song with 2 chords.
Right.
And that just made me feel like I can do anything, because I can make a sad song, I can make a happy song, these same chords in the same order.
Right.
And that's how I express myself. So that has been my therapy all of my life.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the best piece of advice I've ever gotten in my life. And the second piece of advice that really helps in the music industry and just in, you know, the entertainment industry is, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. He told me that when I was very young, and it's true. You know, whoever you surround yourself with is who you will become.
Yeah.
So, you know, I try to surround myself with positive people who are
talked
go-getters.
about this. Yeah. We don't, you know, it's like you want to like just get rid of the clutter of toxic people, because they cause stress, and stress shortens your life, and it's not something that you want to be around. You want to be around people who make you feel good and make you happy.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's important. That's why I'm glad you're here tonight, because that's how you make me feel, girl.
You too.
Yes. All right. So what do we got? All right. So listen, we're going to take my last commercial break, and when we come back, Nikki's going to sing an original song. So don't go away. We'll be back after this.
Theresa Farrow.
And who's the best actress you know?
Theresa Farrow.
And who's the best cast member in Bad Boys?
Theresa Farrow.
Who's got the best radio?
Theresa Farrow.
Stop. Who's your favorite Jimmy?
Theresa Farrow.
Who are you loving right now?
Theresa Farrow.
All right, Chuck. I love you too, baby.
Love you as always.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Before I introduce Nikki's song, Rescuing Families, I'm just going to say it again. We're going to put it up. Rescuing Families is having a sale. October. Rescuing Families is a non-profit, and they renovate homes for people with disabilities. So please go on October 14th and shop till you drop. So listen, Nikki Silva is in the house. She's an artist. She's in every way, shape, or form. Hello, actor, director, writer, producer, musician. She sings, she writes songs, she produces, she's a CEO of her own production company. And what song would you like, what original, we're going to say original, stress original, what original song would you like to sing?
I'm going to do a little rendition of a song I wrote called I Got Issues.
Oh, we all do, don't we? Okay, can't wait to hear it.
If I was a celebrity, I'd get behind a bunch of 501c3s. And if I was a millionaire, I'd give away as much cash that I could spare. But I'm just a 20-something, heart-thumping girl from the ghetto, trying to help a brother, sister, even if it's a hello. And I got issues, just like you, just like you. I got issues, yeah, 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 just like you. What would I do if I was simple and never had visions of anything new? What if I grew up as a puppet, a mountain of nothing I found to be true? What if I'm influencing you? What if this instrument's so rude? Pulling us up from the mud that we're stuck in, I'll sprinkle enough into something will bloom. I got issues, yeah, just like you.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank
issues.
you.
I love it.
Because we all got them, right?
We all got issues. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I want to put up a quick pic of you with someone you met. His name's Lin Emanuel.
Wow.
Girl, tell me how that happened.
That's crazy. This is the situation where I feel like I'm on Nard Wars. I feel like I'm on Nard Wars.
Keep that up for a minute.
Interview where he like pulls up these things from your
Tell me
past.
how that happened because I freaking love
So
him.
I went to see Hamilton.
Yes.
With Austin, my friend. And
All right, thank you.
it was during the previews.
Okay.
It was like a crazy situation how we got the tickets.
Right. Because they were like,
and
hard to
you know,
get.
Lin-Manuel doesn't come out and meet people.
No.
But during the previews, he wasn't Lin-Manuel yet. I mean,
Right.
he had wrote In the Heights.
Yes,
And
yes,
he was
yes.
huge,
But
don't get me
didn't
wrong.
yeah,
but
then he exploded.
he came out, and I think I said something very embarrassing to him because I was just like shaking. But yeah, I talked to him. I actually told him one day I want to write something
That you're
to
gonna
inspire
sing?
you. To inspire you. I was like, you've inspired me so much. One day I'm going to write something to inspire you. And he said, I have no doubt you will.
oh my God, that's great.
And I was like, I put it on my wall that Lin-Manuel said he doesn't have a doubt that I'm going to do what I
oh my
said.
God, that is
No, but it was awesome.
That's hysterical.
And
I didn't actually get to see it. I didn't get to see it.
So
but
good.
you know, I mean, obviously,
I love rap.
I mean, the
love
original cast is
history,
amazing, and I mean, it was something that's never been done before, and I think that
I was sobbing the whole time. I
Wow.
mean, because I love American history or just like history in general. Like social studies was always my favorite subject for some reason. And I like wrote raps about American history
Get
to
out.
memorize it.
No.
And my teachers in high school would have me come and perform it for the classes.
that is so.
So when this
cool.
came out, I'm
so like you did it before him, actually.
yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much. So it was crazy to me. The costumes, everything. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
So,
Do you see yourself writing a musical?
I mean, yeah, I've written musicals for like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would love to write a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I
I'm
heard.
not quite there yet of producing what I write, but
Right,
it would
right.
be, yeah, I think I write very theatrical already,
Yes,
so
yes.
to put a musical together would be fun.
So it definitely could happen in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, but right now you're concentrating on other things.
Yeah.
So what do you have coming up?
The Cypher Tape, or Elsewhere, the film, obviously. The pageant is coming up in October.
Yes.
That's pretty much
October
everything.
14th.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Do you do it every year in
yeah.
October?
We used to do it every year in August. The last 2 years have been October. We might switch back next year, but it's just been easier for the coordinators to kind of have October be the day, the month.
And how many entries do you take for that?
Around 20.
Okay, so it's nice and small and intimate.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not too crazy. That's great. And look, I don't know how it works today with like judging or prizes or how does that work?
So
I mean, obviously everyone.
yeah,
has
so
such a
actually
beautiful
everyone
talent.
gets a crown.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a sash.
Yeah.
But we give specific awards for different things. So everyone will get a specific award based on their performance.
Right.
Because we don't want to take away the competitive element.
Yeah.
So there's, best voice, best personality, biggest smile.
That's nice.
And then we incorporated last year because some of the parents really wanted there to be like a winner. So we incorporated having a winner.
Okay.
Just to see how it would work out. And
that was the first time you did it.
Yeah.
This last year. And
Well,
how
the
did-
first time we had one winner in addition to what
Right,
I just
everything
explained.
else.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was cool, I love the way it was originated, which is like there's not one specific winner,
Right.
but I do understand wanting
So
to
how did
have
you get started with this?
I had a friend with a daughter who had autism.
Okay.
And I was 17 years
Yeah.
old, and I was in the Miss Long Island beauty pageant.
Oh, okay.
And she would watch me and copy me, and I could swear that she was having a better time than I was doing it. So I did some research, and there was nothing like it.
Yeah.
And in the Miss Long Island pageant, they everyone has a platform.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, what if my platform is an organization that I create
Right.
for people
Yeah.
like Karina
Right.
to participate in?
That's so sweet.
And every year, people would say, like, you're going to do it again, you're going to do it again. And then it would just grow. And I'm like, I have to do it now.
And it's boys and girls.
Yeah, so the first 5 years was just girls, and then we added the boys. It's all ages. So
Yeah.
we've had someone 90 years old, we've had someone 6 years old.
That's beautiful.
And we do categories.
And I
so-
know you always like to give back and raise awareness. And another thing that you was helping out was human trafficking.
Yeah.
I saw you did something with that and try to bring awareness to that.
Yeah,
and that's not really, look, it's a very upsetting subject, but it is something that goes on today that not too many people like to talk about.
Exactly, but I can't ignore it.
No one should.
Yeah. So I wish I could do more.
Right.
That's the thing. I
Yeah.
have to like step back and say, what can I really do? Because
Right.
I'll quit my whole life and just dedicate myself to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because it's just so disgusting, and I can't believe it happens in Hollywood and just everywhere.
Yes, yes.
Probably, even on Long Island. But I was involved in an organization, Love 146. We were raising money to send support to Cambodia at the time. And they did rescue a lot of kids.
Wow.
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
But even just, starting a conversation about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe making a little song on my ukulele and posting
Absolutely.
it, and then people are like, what are
Yeah,
you talking about?
right,
And then I say, well,
right.
this is going on. What you can do to support that, there's a lot of organizations that have opportunities that, maybe I'll post about it. if
Yeah,
anyone's
definitely
interested.
post about it. I think it's important.
yeah.
I think it's very, very, very important. A lot of kids go missing, and
Yeah.
some are found and some aren't. And when it comes to the kids, it's just
Yeah, it's upsetting.
it's very, very,
Yeah.
very upsetting. But I want to end the show on a high note. And we have, I don't know, what do we have? How many minutes do we have left? I got like 3 minutes left.
Nice.
So for the next 3 minutes, Nikki Silva, I wanted to know. Let's actually plug where you are. Tell everyone on
Okay.
Facebook and Insta.
I am Nikki Silva on Facebook, NIKKISILVA. I also have a website, NikkiSilvaProductions.com. You can check out all the music videos I've directed, some songs I've written, short films. I did a horror series of short films that I wrote and directed on there. My Instagram is at Nikki Ann Silva. I'm most active on Instagram, so check it out. I post
Yeah.
videos also on
Yes,
TikTok.
love the videos.
I do Twitter. I do Threads now. I do.
There's so much
there's
out
a lot
there
to keep up with.
Well, that's the
but
thing. It's like it's almost a full-time job.
yeah,
Social media,
yeah,
right?
Definitely. But it's the way of the world now. So
It is. It is.
maybe
And
one day I'll just chalk it up and go find a cabin or someplace in Costa Rica and just play my ukulele there. But
I don't know, but I want everyone to follow her, go on her platforms, listen to her music videos, and if you want to create any kind of content, she's the person to get in contact with. I'm so excited that I try hard to get a female on here once a month, because as you know, it is a male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have on a female once a month, and I really, really try to do that, or at least every other month, but I am trying to do it. I'm so glad that you were my September Miss Female on Tea Time, and that it is your first one-on-one exclusive. I'm so blessed that this is your first one-on-one talk show. I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
And I wish you all the best in
Thank
everything you do. So looking forward to working with you in the future. A lot of good things ahead of us, girl.
Thank you.
I really do. So I want to thank everyone for watching Tea Time. Thank you for supporting me and my show. We are here every
Theresa.
week. And remember, tell everyone you love them. And I'll see you next week. Ciao, everybody.